Hey everyone, it's Dwayne here. Welcome to another episode of a snapshot from the summit in 5 minutes or less. We are going to share with you something that you can immediately apply to your life to help you unlock the money vault and escape the cage that's keeping thou imprisoned. Whether that's a 9-to-5 job or whether that's a business that's not bringing home the biscuits for you, so to speak. And on today's show, I want to share with you an exercise. Oh my God, you've got to do some work. Only if you want to unlock the money vault, you have got to do some work. It's contrary to popular belief, like they portrayed in The Secret. You cannot just sit on your butt and imagine your $1 million windfall into existence. Thou must take some action, my friends. And speaking of action, that's what today's episode is all about. I want you to ask yourself this question because it's all about momentum, right? If you can create momentum, if you can get the momentum going, then it's like the snowball rolling down the hill. It starts off very small, then gathers pace, gets bigger and bigger and bigger until eventually it's unstoppable. And that's what we want to happen for you. So that's what this question is designed to be able to do. And so the question is this, my friends. Write this down. If you've got a bit of pen and paper, this is what we call building tension, my friends. Building curiosity. So pen, paper, write it down, and you're going to do this exercise. You're going to get a timer, and you're going to put a time on the timer for 50 minutes, right? You're going to get yourself an A4 pad and a pen, and you're going to write at the top of the piece of paper, the pad, you're going to write this question: how can I fit my 10-year plan? So what you'd like to accomplish in the next 10 years or have in your life, be, do, have. So what you'd like to be, what you'd like to do in the next 10 years, and what you'd love to have in your life. So your be, do, have goals for the next 10 years. How can you fit your 10-year plan into the next 6 months? How can you fit everything you'd like to be, do, and have into the next 6 months, right? So that's going to be at the top of your pad, and then you're going to hit the timer, and you are going to write everything that comes into your mind about how you could possibly achieve those be, do, have goals for the next 10 years within the next 6 months. Now, there is no judgment, there is no, oh, that wouldn't work, there is just writing, right? It doesn't matter how crazy the idea is, write it down, right? Doesn't matter, the critical key component to this is you need to write unfiltered with no judgment, right? It doesn't matter how crazy you think that idea is and that that would never work. Write it down, right? No idea is too ridiculous. No idea is too big. No idea is too small. No idea is too crazy. Just write it down on the sheet of paper and keep writing. You've got 50 minutes. Now, you're going to probably find it difficult. If you've never done this before, 50 minutes can seem like an eternity, right? It can seem like that 10 years. But the more you do this 50-minute planning exercise, we call it a brain dump, which we do in the Magicians Guild as my clients. This is something we do quite regularly. Like I do this every week, right? Brain dump, beginning of the week, everything down on the bit of paper, 50 minutes. When I first started it, it was hard, right? Because, but 50 minutes just flies by now. So it's like everything. Like we talked about, momentum. You get that momentum going, and there's nothing you cannot accomplish, right? So the exercise again, just to recap: sheet of paper, pad, A4, pen, top of the pad. We're going to, how can we accomplish our 10-year plan within the next 6 months. 50-minute timer. You are going to write unfiltered. No idea is too mental, too crazy, too out of this world. Just write. Okay, you're going to write them all down. How could you possibly accomplish your 10-year goal in the next 6 months? Because it's all about creating that momentum. Now, on tomorrow's snapshots from the summit, once we've got, I'm going to follow on, once we've got those 10-year goals down on the bit of paper, I'm going to tell you what we need to do next. Okay, so make sure you tune in to the next episode of Snapshots from the Summit. Do the exercise, right? I cannot emphasize enough about the doing of the work. That's what separates the people who unlock the money vault and escape the cage. That's what's holding you back from your first $1 million year, is doing the work. You know, doing the focused work that leads to your ability to unlock the money vault. This is your first step, the gaining of momentum. 10 years into 6 months. How can you do it? Right? Write it down. 50 minutes, no idea is too crazy. And I will talk to you on the next episode of Snapshots from the Summit. This is Dwayne signing off for the team here at Conquer Your Everest. We'll talk to you again with your next step on the next episode of Snapshots from the Summit. Bye for now. Have an amazing day. Do the exercise. Bye.